the 100. 100 Ironmans, 100 days. 14 hours a day, 14 weeks, 14,000 miles. I am popping on the inside. And I'm also terrified because I've done the 50 and I know what the compounding effect of an Ironman a day has on the friggin' body. The thing I'm scared about is I know what that fatigue feels like. That is not a good place to be. So we're gonna do things different this time. We're gonna be real scientific about our approach. We're gonna change the way we train. We're gonna change the way we eat. We're gonna change the way we think. It's gonna be awesome. And the team that we put together gives me a lot of confidence. Makes me think that this is possible. During the announcement last night, I got asked, and I get asked this all the time, what's the training look like? And people will be surprised at how I train for these things. My longest workout right now is 90 minutes. Now I stack a bunch of workouts on top of each other, but a single, like swim, bike, run, 90 minutes. What's important is what you do with those 90 minutes. Every workout has a purpose. And for me, we coach our athletes with the SOAR philosophy. How high can you soar? Right? Stress, optimize, adapt, recover. And you've got to stress your body right because you've got to teach it to adapt to be able to process lactate. Someone who's running an 8-minute mile and someone that's running a 6-minute mile, if they're at capacity, it feels the same for both athletes. The 6-minute mile athlete is just processing faster. He has taught his body how to flush out that lactic acid and to be able to keep moving at that pace. So when you're running a threshold or biking a threshold, it means that's right on the tipping point that your body's able to process and so that your legs don't give out. I say it all the time. Ironman racing is not an endurance sport. Ironman racing is a muscular endurance sport. Your limiter in an endurance event is going to be your muscles. At the end of an endurance event, you will never hear anybody saying, oh man, I wish I could have gone faster, but my heart rate was so high. No man, they always say, I couldn't go faster because my legs were so heavy. That has nothing to do with your cardiovascular system. I mean, yes, your heart has to pump blood to flush out the lactate, but that's not your limiter. Your cardiovascular strength is going to be a byproduct of your fitness. And so if we focus on pace and power on the run, power and watts on the bike, that's how you know how fast you can go, how hard you can push, for how long. Yesterday's workout is a perfect example. My current FTP, which is my functional threshold power, that means what I can hold for a certain amount of time, and then it calculates our zones. So we just did the test a week ago, and my functional threshold power, my FTP, is 291 watts. Not great, but I'll take it. And it's where I am today. And so in my workout, I had to do these like really intense zone 4, zone 5 pushes, but they were only 30 seconds long with 30 seconds break. At the beginning of the workout, if you come to me and you say, hey James, okay, today's workout, 12 minutes at 335 watts. I'd be like, nope, no chance. I know my body can't process that type of power for that long. So here's what's cool. If you have a purpose for the workout, you're biking with intent, you can do it with strategy. So I took 24 minutes, 2 12-minute sets, and went 30 seconds at 335, 30 seconds at 145. And I was able to maintain that. So when you take it and look at the whole of the workout, I did 12 minutes of teaching my body to do 335 watts for 12 minutes, but with breaks. And by doing so, I'm teaching it to flush out and therefore becoming more effective and more adapted, more powerful. And that's the goal. You want to become more powerful. This is a muscular endurance sport. I need you guys to get that. This is not an endurance sport. This will be controversial. Get rid of your heart rate monitor. Start looking at pace, start looking at power. Get powerful, get mean, get rugged. That's how you win. That's how you endure. You cannot break. And to not break, you gotta be strong. I'm out. Okay, we've been waiting for this. Partnered with a company called BioStrap, and one of the things we didn't have on the 50 was a way to monitor my insides. Everybody always asks, do you have any ailing problems or issues from the 50? And I'm always like, no, I don't, I feel great. 6 years later, I should feel great. But we just don't know the damage or whatever it did on the inside. So we partnered with these guys, BioStrap, and they've got unbelievable technology to track my sleeping, my heart rhythms, just on the inside. And what they've done is they've supplied me with a medical team. And we're gonna analyze the data every single day. And that is right there, BioStrap. We're gonna analyze the data every single day. And during the 100, we're going to release a report of what's going on, how I'm feeling, what's happening, the correlation between my mindset and the body. So we didn't have an opportunity to do this kind of stuff on the 50. And so I am super pumped to be able to start to track these kind of things. Should be awesome. I don't know what this stuff is.
Oh.
So we're gonna break it down.
By the way you're thinking.
Thanks, yeah. So we're gonna break it down and then we're gonna do a follow-up after I learn how to use it all. And I will explain what this is. But this is important and I'm super pumped. This is going to give me security and peace of mind that what's going on the inside and the fact that I've got a team monitoring this kind of stuff. Lights out. This is a game changer.